Alright, Papa Pepper here with another of the Wild Man's Wild Friends. Today, I've got a tarantula. Now, tarantulas exist in some other places in the world too, and we didn't know that they lived in Arkansas before we moved here. So this is a pretty good sized one. Although they're pretty common in some areas, these guys are often not seen because they live in burrows that are up to 2 feet deep. Now, as far as spiders go, these guys have a pretty long life expectancy. It can take them 10 years just to reach their sexual maturity before they're even able to breed. At that point, the males will actually die, and the females can continue to live for up to like 20 years or so. A lot of times people in this area talk about seeing the migration of tarantulas. They say, oh, every fall they migrate. Well, that's not actually true. What happens is in the fall, the males go out looking for the females. So all the males will leave their burrows and they will be seen crossing the roads in other places. I already seen at least one on the road this spring, just heading out, probably looking for a new home. And this guy I just found under a rock the other day. I was moving some rocks to make a border on my property, and this guy was hiding underneath there. This is my first time handling them, and it's completely wild. So they do have a mild venom, which I guess is kind of comparable to a bee sting. I've been stung by plenty of bees, so I'm not incredibly concerned about that. But what they'll do is they'll sit down in their burrows and they'll kind of hide by the opening, and when another bug or insect passes by, they'll grab it and bite it. They'll eat other spiders, crickets, grasshoppers, stuff like that, beetles. But they are pretty cool. I mean, this is almost as big as some of the ones you get in the pet shops. I'm not sure about this guy, but I know that some of the pet shops, they can supposedly, like, their hairs fall out and sting you. Never had that happen, but pretty good sized spider. So, well, so far so good with him, but just another one of my wild friends. And as you see, it's mammals, it's amphibians, it's reptiles, it's bugs. I just always grew up appreciating all the creatures God created out there in the world and interacting with them. And if you know the risks, if you know what you're doing, I mean, even this guy, if he felt threatened, he could bite me no problem. Apparently, he doesn't feel threatened right now. So, but obviously something you don't have to do at home. Pop out, steam on.